Guys, Elvis and Christy here. We are in Winchester Bay. We're getting ready. I'm going to turn you around, but we are getting ready to go out on the Coast Guard crab dock. Elvis trying to hobble along with his poor bad knee. We're getting ready to go out on the crab dock to go see if anybody's getting any crab right now. I'll do another video of us crabbing soon, but let me turn you around so you guys can see. Here's where we are. We are in Winchester Bay, Oregon. Here's the bay. There's a lot of crab buoys out there. Everybody's crabbing, so looks like, I was going to say it looks like tide might be coming in, but I don't know. I have to look. It looks like it's still kind of going out a little bit, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go take off down the docks and go see. I was almost telling Elvis not to fall, and I just stepped in a little hole. Anyway, we're gonna go out and see if people are actually catching today. So I like to come here and to Coos Bay in Charleston. There's a place in Charleston where I like to go crab too. Down at the docks in Charleston. We have a lot of tourists in town right now because 4th of July is coming this Friday. All summer really, but 4th of July is kind of a big one people come to the coast for, but Memorial Day, Memorial Day, I think that's the one in May. Yeah, it kicks off the season, and from there on, it's just constant tourists. So make sure you say hi if you're in there watching. Say hi to us, let us know where you're coming in from. We are in Oregon, on the Pacific coast. We're heading out on the Coast Guard crab dock in Winchester Bay, Oregon. We're gonna go see if anybody's catching any crabs. So hang out with us, chat with us, and we'll take you out for an adventure.
I'm sure somebody in the chat just got an LOL out of that.
What?
You're out here seeing people catching.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Elvis wants to make t-shirts again that say, I went to the Oregon coast and all I caught was crabs.
They're going to be the official channel.
Yeah. I hope you guys can hear us. I know it's really windy, but hopefully you can hear us through the wind. Let us know. Hi, Michelle.
This is one of those fear factor bridges right
here. Yeah. This is kind of sketchy bridge. Can you hear me okay, Michelle? I know it's really windy where we are right now. So I'm hoping that you can pick up my voice and not just the wind. I'm trying to block it. Hey everyone, make sure to say hi. Let us know where you're coming from. Hi Tony. We are in Winchester Bay, Oregon. We are on the Coast Guard crab dock. The dunes are over that way. The sand dunes are over that way. People out there riding their four-wheelers and such. Looks like the tide's out right now. Looks like it's probably coming in pretty soon. There's quite a few people crabbing out here, so we're gonna go see. Hey CDL, love from California, right on, one of our West Coasties. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Not sure if you're able to hear us or not. We're walking kind of slow. Elvis's knee's kind of bum right now, but
I'm not all that steady right now.
yeah, you good? You gonna hang out here?
I'll hang out here.
Okay, you sure? You good? You want to walk back toward the car? He says hi. All right, please be careful. Don't trip on that stuff. I'm gonna go see if there's any crabs. I love you. He's freezing. Look, Kansas boy is cold. I'm here in my t-shirt shorts. So I'll turn around and say hi. Hi everyone. It's a little chilly, but hey. So we're gonna go out and see what they got. I just went down to the I hope you guys can hear me. I just went down to the bay down there. My friend Sarah, she works at the bait and tackle shop in Winchester Bay down there at Salmon Harbor. I just went and saw her just a little bit ago. So if you guys get this way, I don't know where I was going, but if you guys get that way, Definitely stop and say hi to Sarah at the tackle shop up there. She also does charters. They do salmon charters and halibut charters. And oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was down seeing my friend Sarah, and there was a couple guys that had just came in off the water, and they were cleaning a bunch of surf perch. And I'll put that video up later. They were cleaning a bunch of surf perch, and they gave us some, so that was really cool. So I'm gonna go home and make some fish tacos. Anyway, let's turn this around. Enough of me, gotta see this beauty. So now we're over the water. There's going back that way. Really pretty. So we're gonna go out here, check out these guys' catch and see what they have. Looks like the tide came up pretty high. Let's see where the water line is there. All right, I hope the audio is still good for you guys. We're gonna stay live as long as it'll let us stay live. And then we will come back on with that video in a little bit of that guy gifting surf perch and stuff. So anyway, if you get down to Winchester Bay, definitely stop at the tackle shop there. And hey guys, how's the catching? One? Do you mind if I record for my channel? All right, check it out, guys. Looky there, there is a Dungeness crab there. Look at that beauty. That's what they're out here patiently waiting for. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, you too. Yeah, everybody's out here patiently waiting to haul up a good load of crab. Hi there. Got their pots, pulling them in, or putting them in. Here we go. All these little pots here, these little crab pots they'll throw in. Go out here. Looks like a lot of them are all tied up out here. I don't know what these people might be hauling in. Oh, look, he's hauling in a catch. Let's go see if we can catch him. Hopefully you guys can hear. I know this is very, very windy. Hi there. Hi. Hi, hi. Here we go. He's pulling in a haul. Let's go see what he grabs. We'll get it. Hi there. Hi. Looky there. This is what they do here. Oh man, look at that. That's a nice pull. Heck yeah, we got some crabs to show you guys. Looky here. Our sweet little doggy. Hi there. Hi, bud. There you go. That's some crabs there, you guys. What they do, they look at the underneath, see if it's male or female, see if it's the right size. That's a nice little pull. See what comes up. Hey Dave, how are you? CDL, hey, how you doing, Tony? Michelle, hey. Look, there we go. This is crabbing in Winchester Bay. Go guys. He's checking his pot. Looks like there's a few there. Good, Dave. How are you? There, checking female or male. All females, all the girls. You got to throw girls back in the state of Oregon. You got to. Yeah, those girls are trouble. Yeah. See here, he's saying girls are trouble, guys. Yeah. Hey Dave, we're real good. We're real good. Elvis is up in the car. His knees are he's not able to walk out here. We are in Winchester Bay, Oregon, on the Pacific coast. Thank you guys for letting me check it out. All right. We're gonna go out here, all the way out on the dock. We got a guy fishing out here. So yeah, we are in Winchester Bay, Oregon. We live just about 4 miles from here. So it's our little backyard here. I'll show you guys around a little bit. That right over there, that is where the mouth of the North Umpqua River meets the Pacific Ocean, where it comes in here at the bay. This is where all the fishing boats go out to sea here, right here through Winchester Bay. So Ontario, Canada, huh? Canadian, right on. Well, hello from Oregon to Canada. All right, we got some crab pots going out there. Looks like we we might it looks like we might be at slack tide. It doesn't look like the tide's going out really much anymore, but so this good crabbing time is slack tide here. So, all right, we're gonna head back up this way toward the car, and then we're gonna head up to Lake Marie, show you guys up a little bit up there. Hi there. Good luck, you guys. Yeah. All right, we'll head back down. Good luck. Get some mails next time. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Guys, make sure if you're on here and you're seeing us, let us know where you're coming in from. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of different stuff. Hi, guys. Have a good day. Good luck. It is a little bit chilly when you're on the water, but no, it's almost 70 today. I think 67, I want to say. It's pretty warm. But you get out on the water, it's always cold. No matter what time of year it is here, it gets a little chilly when you get on the water and that wind starts up. So, all right, we're gonna go back out here, and then we'll go up to Lake Marie. I'm not sure if we'll lose you guys on the way up there, but if we do, I'll get back on. We'll record a video. Have a good day. Good luck, you guys. Like I said, there's a lot of people coming. Good luck. Thank you for showing us your crab. Have a good day. All right, so yeah, it's a really nice day. It's kind of foggy over there on the dunes today, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Very, very, very nice here. So it's always a nice day in Oregon. Always a nice day. Even when it's rainy and cold and going sideways, it's a nice day in Oregon. Even the worst days here is the best day. All right, got my hand blocking that again. All righty, we're going back out the docks, out this way, around. Hi, friends, family. Hopefully you guys see this. I don't know if any of my family's on here or going to be on here or going to come on yet. I'll make this get a little wooey when you start walking with that water on the dock, and you get a little woo. Anyway, hopefully my friends and family see this. I'm saying hi. Much love to you guys. Wish I could see you guys for the 4th of July. I was there. Wish you were here, honestly. Get a big campground and have us all go camping. Look, someone's building a fort out there. Building a driftwood fort out there. Let's see if I can zoom in on you. There you go. Building a driftwood fort. Yeah. There we go. Get back to the car with Elvis, and then we'll head up to Lake Marie, go see it up there. I want to go check it out to see if it's a good place to take my paddleboard. I want to come paddleboarding, and Loon Lake I hear is really good, and it's not too far from us, but I'd rather have something that's 10 minutes from the house than 20 or 30. Loon Lake's about, I'd say it's about 20-25 miles, plus the road up there is really windy, but it's fun. I mean, I'd still go up there if I had to, but I think Lake Marie might be a really nice, calm, little small lake that I can take my paddleboard up and go paddleboarding soon. I'll let you know. That way, if you ever get out here and you bring a paddleboard and want to go. I know they kayak. I think they kayak on it, so if it's good for kayakers, it's probably good for paddleboarders. So here we are. All right, here's the parking lot. That was I'll show you up here. That was the Coast Guard dock, Winchester Bay, Oregon. Good place to go crabbing if you ever come out here. It was closed for a long time. One of the big storms that came in, I think it was not last year, but the year before last. I think it wiped out one of the pillars out there, or the whatever they are, pilings or whatever they are called. Knocked it out, so they had to repair it. So they had the dock shut down for quite some time, almost a year, I think. But People bring their boats out here. They do pretty well out here, crabbing in this little area right here in the bay. That's called Half Moon Bay, right over this way. I know it's probably all jiggly. I don't have one of those stabilizers on my phone, but a lot of van life vanners out here and a lot of campers, a lot of tourists right now in the area. That right there is called Half Moon Bay. That's a nice little bay. We take the dog down there and go walk around out there. It's kind of a little quiet, smaller beach that doesn't have, you know, the big waves that come in and stuff. It's easier to take the dog there, but it's a pretty nice little place to go. So anyhow, all right, here we go. We're back in the car, and there's Elvis.
Hello, everyone.
Say hey.
Hope everyone's doing good today.
Yeah, we are gonna head up. We think we're gonna head up to, I don't know, I guess we'll try to keep you on here. I'll have Elvis hold this, and then, don't want any music on there. I'll have Elvis hold it, and then we can just kind of show you the way up to Lake Marie, and then we'll show you at Lake Marie. If we lose service, then we'll either come back on or we'll just do a video and post the video later. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on all the notification bells so you guys get notifications when we put new videos on and stuff. So all right, well, we're gonna turn this around, and then I'll have him hold it so we can go up that direction. All right, but that way we're gonna head up. If you wanna head up to Lake Marie, and you guys will see. So every year in this little town, well, they did do it every year. I'm not sure what's going on with it this year.
60 some degrees right now.
Yeah, I told them. They do, that'll fall, Dad. I can hold it if you don't want to.
No, you can't. You're driving.
Well, anyway.
Don't ever let...
Okay. Anyway, it's this little town every year has a festival called Dune Fest. I don't know if they're going to do it this year. There's been some controversy over the people. I think there's a lot of stuff going down with that. But
Controversy
anyway,
and scandal.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But anyway, we're just gonna say I don't know if it's happening this year. It's usually the first weekend of August, and it brings thousands. Like, this little town goes from a sleepy little town of less than, 500 people in Winchester Bay or something like that to 10,000 people here. It's crazy. And there's dune buggies and stuff all over the place. But it's pretty busy right now, but a lot less than it typically is this time of year. It's almost 4th of July, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more people coming in. Hey there. Have our little pug dog. But yeah, we're going up to Lake Marie. So hang out with us if you want to chat. We're here. All right.
This is about 4 miles from our front door, from the river that you usually see me and Gypsy walking to if you watch the rest of our videos, or if any of you are our regulars that watch this later. This area we're coming up on now, I don't know why, probably just because it's coastal, but it reminds me of California and the Karate Kid. I don't know why. Up there where the buildings are. I can't really see them from here. But you could just imagine, Danielson crawling up the hill to chop down a bonsai, you know what I mean?
If you put that out the window, they might only hear the wind, so you might want to, there you go. Hopefully you guys got the audio from out on the Coast Guard dock, because the audio might be muffled because of the wind, but here we go. There used to be tons of little cabins, but they took most of the cabins out and totally repaved this and made it a bigger RV park, and they're building new condominiums and stuff.
Yeah, those condominiums over there, that's very Karate Kid-ish.
Yeah.